Hey y'all, say y'all peace and Palo Santo 6. It's your girl, the hippie healer. And the next time that I'm going to get into a reading for is going to be from my Taurus. See what's going on with you all. Please take what resonates to you and your situation. Leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. And also flip and switch the roles they apply to your situation. I can be talking about you or someone who's in your energy. And also just keep in mind that my readings are timeless. So this can apply to past, present, or future. So let's see what's going on. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Taurus. Clear and accurate messages for my Taurus. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Messages for my Taurus. Healthy boundaries and new love. Okay. Cool. So, I could be talking to a group of Taurus where now, like, you know, you're single right now. You're dating, things of that nature. But there is maybe something that used to happen within your last connection. Like certain things that may be in other connections that you wouldn't do. Which is setting healthy boundaries with people. I had a conversation like an old head. I was talking to an old head and he said, he was like, if a woman, this goes on either end. Like, you know, this isn't gender specific, but it was a man who told me this. And he said that if a woman does not have a standard for herself, then that means the man can set it. So if you're not, basically saying if you're coming into connections without already having certain boundaries and certain things that you require for somebody to uphold to be able to be in your energy, then they can come in and set the bar wherever they want to. And we're no longer giving people that. Okay, Taurus? So this is man or woman. If you normally get the dating women and you just let them come in and treat, no, ain't none of that. These are my certain boundaries that I'm not, these are my non-negotiables. Set your boundaries straight from the beginning. Because see, it's so hard. It gets so hard when we like do this thing where it's like, you know, we get to dating somebody and we just go with the flow and just get the like tallying off red flags versus just coming into a situation and just laying it out there. Look, these are my non-negotiables. Let's make it, you know what I'm saying? Versus it being a situation where you get to date in a person, you don't really put it out there what it is that you require to be in a to be in a connection or be happy within a connection. And then you want to start bringing it up later in the connection. It gets a little bit hard. It's harder to set boundaries later than in the beginning. That's the best way I can put it. I don't even need to ramble on about it. Tell me more, Spirit. But you do got a new love coming in. And I like that for y'all. It says counsel and therapy. Tell me more, Spirit. I could be talking to a Taurus who maybe in certain situations you've struggled with like codependency. It says spring, so something significant could be happening in the springtime for my Taurus. Tell me more. Oh, I mean, y'all birthday's in the spring, ain't it? It says secret admirer. Okay. Taurus, what y'all got going on? Let me see. It also says abundance is near. I just flipped it out the deck on accident, but I'm going to still acknowledge it. Anything else for my Taurus, Spirit? Anything else for my Taurus? Healing old wounds. A lot of you all are coming out of connection where somebody did a lot of crossing y'all boundaries or just not respecting y'all in a way that y'all desire. Hold on, y'all. This fucking ponytail so damn tight. Didn't feel like it at first, but right now it's feeling a little tight. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. It's messing up my channeling. Yeah, you could be like coming out of it, like your last connection could have been with a person who really just did not respect your boundaries, or your last connection taught you how important it is to have boundaries. See, that's why sometimes I'm a firm believer that everybody needs bad relationships, or like a relationship, those karmic partner, those relationships that come in to be, there's just certain things you learn through love and romance that you won't learn no other type of way. That's just kind of how I feel. So for some of you all, it took for you to be in a connection and have somebody trigger you in certain areas and certain capacities for you to be like, wait a minute, I need boundaries. Like, I need to learn the importance of setting boundaries for myself. The shit that I put up with in this last connection, I will never put up with again. Like, some of y'all, you're coming out of a connection knowing like what you're not putting up with again. And start that within this new connection. Whenever it comes in, start with that, setting those boundaries, letting somebody know how they have to treat you, how you're expecting to be treated if they want to be a part of your life. Okay, tell me more for my Taurus, spirit. Tell me more for my Taurus. I'm pulling a few angel numbers for y'all. What is it that my Taurus need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that my Taurus need to hear and know the most at this time? Block out all interferences as I get these messages across. Messages for my Taurus. Y'all can be cool and comfortable all day. As soon as I get the channeling, I get so hot when I channel. It says unique skills. It says it's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. Okay. And the other card that came out is 666. It says reflect. I had a feeling that there was something y'all needed to reflect on. It says several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is the chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. It says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. For a lot of you all, you learning how to set healthy boundaries for yourself is an act of self-love. Well, setting healthy boundaries in general is an act of self-love. And for some of you all who are tend to be, I'm gonna be honest, like as somebody who's dated a Taurus really, I mean, I can't speak for nobody else and their Taurus, but Taurus really like make sure they treat you right. Like Taurus cares about treating their significant other right. They care about making their significant other feel good. And I think so much so that I could be talking to a Taurus where you get lost in that. You get lost in the happiness of your person and a connection, so much so that you're not prioritizing your own happiness. And this like time of like reflecting, some of you are maybe getting to learn what it is that you genuinely desire for yourself in regards to how you want to feel and how you want to be treated. Some of you all have never set healthy boundaries. Like you never even knew the importance of setting boundaries until you just got out of this last connection. Like this last connection taught you that there are certain things that you require, that your happiness also matters within a connection. And some of you are getting to a place where you're learning how to vocalize what that is. Because see, y'all, sometimes we just get the date and we don't really know what it is. Sometimes we're not 100% sure what it is exactly that we're looking for. It takes for us to get in connections, experience certain things, feel certain things, have certain things trigger us to be like, wait a minute, this is not the type of connection I want to be in. This doesn't fit for me. I didn't see it in the beginning, but I do see it now. It says perseverance. It says there's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know just the right what the right next step is. I hope this message was able to help somebody. Till next time, I love y'all so much. Peace out.